Hello, City of Wilmington. I'm 2nd District Council Member Shané Darby, here to share with you information about an initiative of mine that involves examining fees, fines, and administrative sanctions imposed by the city's various departments. Each year, our city takes in funds from fees and fines for everything from parking and red light tickets to building code violations. These fees and fines provide the city with revenue, but the financial penalties can have a potential impact on residents, visitors, and businesses in the city. As a city policymaker, I believe it's part of my responsibility to look for ways to create a more equitable economy that does not include a fees and fines system that disproportionately falls on lower income individuals or is destabilizing for people to absorb the cost. For these reasons and more, I sponsor Resolution 22-069, which establishes a Fees and Fines Task Force. That resolution passed in October of last year, and on February 23rd of this year, City Council adopted Resolution 23-001, which names appointments to the task force. The Fees and Fines Task Force will be responsible for reviewing fees, fines, and administrative sanctions administered by the city, making findings, and if the task force determines that changes are necessary, there will be recommendations submitted to City Council. I believe it's necessary to have this task force so that important reforms can be created to make Wilmington's fees and fines fairer and just. I'd like to thank my council colleagues for passing Resolution 23-001, which appoints the following individuals to the City Council's Fees and Fines Task Force. Myself, City Council's Finance Chair, Chris Johnson, Council Member at Large, Maria Cabrera, Cheyenne Miller of Network Delaware, Colby Owens of the NAACP, Kylie Richards of Delaware Center for Justice, Hanif Salam of Southbridge Civic Association, Jennifer Tompkins of the Wilmington Urban League, Christian Willauer of the 5th District Neighborhood Planning Council, David Ross of the 4th District Neighborhood Planning Council, and Andre Harris of the 3rd District Civic Association. The chair of the Fees and Fines Task Force will convene the first meeting within 60 days following the effective date of the resolution. The task force will begin its review process by developing an inventory of all fees and fines and administrative sanctions imposed by any city department, division, or agency, as well as determine when such measures were last reviewed and whether the measures are consistent with the department's stated goals. The task force will make its first findings and recommendations, and if any, to the City Council within 180 days of its appointment. For more information on the Fees and Fines Task Force, visit the Legislative tab on the Wilmington City Council website. I'm Shané Darby, your council member of the 2nd District. Thanks for your support, Wilmington.